Hello, teacher.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Irving. Hello, Samuel. Jocelyn, welcome. Daniel, Abrigo, Graciela. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
How are you? How are you tonight? Feeling good? Are you okay? Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Tell me, how are you today?
Good.
You good?
It's good. Fine.
Evening.
Good and fine.
Good evening. Is it raining there? Not raining today? No?
No,
Good
still not
evening.
raining.
Good evening, Josue Chavez.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Lizette. Hi, Stephanie Gamaliel. Welcome back.
Teacher.
Been a while. It's been a while.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hi, thank you so much for your punctuality. We're gonna start our class today. And as always, I want you to tell me about yesterday's class. What did we study?
Place in the city.
We talked about places, city, or attractions in the city.
And the simple person.
Can you give me examples of vocabulary related to city places?
Post office.
What, Jocelyn?
Post office.
Hospital,
Restaurant.
hospital,
Police station.
police
Office.
station,
Museum.
Restaurant.
museum, restaurant,
Pharmacy.
Supermarket.
pharmacy,
Church.
church,
Supermarket.
supermarket,
Park.
park. What, Josue?
Bus stop.
Bus stop.
Music
Clinic.
store. Restaurant. Music store.
Music store.
Post
Yes.
office.
Post office.
Museum. School.
I'm sorry, Daniel.
Museum.
School. Museum.
School. Josue.
Museum.
Repeat.
So,
Park.
Bank.
Park. How do you say alcaldía? Fíjate, en el chat lo mandé. Alcaldía.
City Hall.
City Hall.
City Hall. How do you say cementerio?
Cemetery.
Cemetery or graveyard. How do you say turicentro o parque acuático?
What's it for?
Aquatic park. Aquatic park. Nice. And what are the structures that we studied? What's the structure that we studied to describe or mention places in the city?
There is.
There is and there are.
There is and
There are.
there are. If I will mention only one place, which one do you use?
There
There
is.
is.
There is. And what is additional?
There is.
There is an article a or when do you say there is a?
The consonant.
When the name of the place or the next word begins with a consonant sound, right? And when do you say there is an?
When the final sound is
The first one, not the final, the first letter, the first
the
letter.
first letter
Is
is A, B, C.
A, B, C, A, B, C, or A, E, I, E, O,
Oh,
U.
sorry.
B, C,
No,
no, B, C, no, it's consonants.
vocal.
A, E, I, O,
Vocal.
U, right?
Yes, yes.
Vowels, vowels. And if you mention 2 or more places, what structure do you use?
There are.
There are. Do
There
you
are.
use a or an with there are? No? Yes. Who said yes?
No.
Yes, a or an with there are?
No.
No, right? So, how do you make the difference between singular and plural?
There,
Mhm.
there are is plural, and there
Uh-huh.
is
And what
singular.
happens? What happened to the place? To the name of the place? What do you add? ¿Qué le agrega? The letter?
Um, the letter is
The letter S
S
or ES,
E
right?
S
Like if I say church, do you add S or ES?
And
S
ES. Church or churches?
E S.
Churches.
yes.
Yes. Okay, so today we are going to continue using there is and there are, and we are going to focus on questions in negative form. Today is October 3rd. We are still working on unit number 2. And we did this already. Once again, let me introduce the vocabulary. I know you know it, but just to practice, let me just go to this website to show you vocabulary about city places. Oops, another one. Let me see. La photo picture, la photo, people, la photo. Give me 1 second. All right, okay. Sorry. Here we go. Thank you. I took the picture already. All right, so we are going to look at this. You will have different places, different pictures of places, and you have the names. We have to match the name with the picture. These are the names, and let's see what picture shows up. What is this place, guys?
Train station.
Train station?
Station.
Yes. Correct. That's correct. How about this one?
Bus
Station.
station.
Bus station. Yes,
Station.
la de $40,000 en Santana, right? What's
Cinema.
this?
Cinema.
Cinema.
Cinema. Nice. Perfect. Good job. Good job. Next. What's this?
Gas station.
Gas station. Nice. Perfect. This one?
Supermarket. Supermarket.
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
Right? Super selectos, right? Supermarket. How about this one?
Mall.
This is a shopping center.
shopping
Shopping
center.
center.
Shopping center,
Shopping
or
center.
you can also call it mall, Josue. Mall. Either
Mall.
or. Shopping center or mall. Metro Centro's mall. This one?
Computer shop.
Computer shop.
Computer shop. Computer
Computer
shop.
shop.
Nice.
Computer
La de
shop.
Plaza Mundo, Sepango.
Efectivamente.
Esta propaganda no está siendo pagada, pero.
Caray.
This one?
Restaurant.
The restaurant, Pizza Hut,
Restaurant.
my favorite pizza restaurant. This one?
Bank.
Post office.
Bank.
Post
Bang.
office. The
Bank.
back. This is the
Bank.
back. It's not a post office. What is it?
Bang.
Bank.
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 Ahí llevan cartas, pero para cuando les van a pedir un préstamo. This one, bookshop.
Bookshop.
Bookshop, right?
Bookshop.
Creo que
Bookshop, it's a
spoiler.
book. El comodín, el comodín. And finally,
Post office.
Post
this
office.
is a post office.
Otra con spoiler.
Nice. Good. You got them all correct. You only took 2 minutes to complete that. Let me see. Do you know any post offices, guys? Have you ever used a post office? Who has sent letters or packages through the National Post Office? Nobody?
Bank.
¿Nunca han usado la post office?
No.
Really?
Never.
Never? Never?
Ever.
Okay.
Never.
What are the most common places?
I never do.
What are the most common places you visit in a city?
Bank.
The
Restaurant,
bank? Another one?
supermarket,
The supermarket. And what do you do in the supermarket, Irving?
a despensa de Don Juan.
What?
Super selectos.
But what do you do? What do you do in the supermarket?
Ah,
You buy beers?
shop,
What?
shop food.
You buy food. You buy food. Okay.
Ah, buy food. Yes.
You buy food. What other places do you usually visit?
Restaurants,
Restaurants. What is your favorite restaurant, guys? In your case, Gamaliel, what is your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant is La Pampa, Argentina.
I'm sorry, my friend. I like the Pampa, Argentina. Which one do you prefer? La Pampa Taco, La Pampa El Volcán, La Pampa Los Planes. Which one is your favorite?
La Pampa, los planes.
La Pampa Los Planes. Oh, Kenya goes to La Pampa too.
Pampa
All right.
Constitución.
Constitución Boulevard. Okay, all right. And Julie said, what is your favorite restaurant?
The moment is Buenos Aires Taco.
Buenos Aires Ataco. Yeah, that's a beautiful place. All right. And you, Crystal Carrillo, what is your favorite restaurant?
Voy a dejar ahí el control del tele.
Okay, no problem. Eso lo cuidamos. No problem. Quítale las baterías, please. No lo quiero. All right. Crystal, what's your favorite restaurant? You're on mute. Stay mute. Crystal Carrillo. Stay mute.
Sorry.
Okay. What is your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant, Taquería Los Sánchez.
Taquería Los Sánchez.
Yes.
Where is that located?
Antiguo Cuscatlán y Gabriela Mistral.
Antiguo Cucatlán y Gabriela Mistral. All right. Now, do you go to church, people? Do you go to church? None? Nobody goes to church? Can you tell me examples of churches, names of churches, you know?
Catedral.
The cathedral, the National Cathedral. Another one? La
Ceiba de
Bautista.
Guadalupe.
La Ceiba de Guadalupe. Uh-huh. That's a beautiful one.
La catedral.
Uh-huh, the cathedral. Another one?
What is this?
Guadalupana.
Santuario de
Guadalupana.
Fátima.
Oh, okay. Another one?
Santuario de Fátima.
Santa Elena Church.
Santuario de quién?
De Fátima.
De Fátima.
De
Fátima
Fátima.
Sanctuary. All right, Santa Elena.
Elin Church.
Okay. Eileen.
Yeah, Elin.
Eileen.
Elín.
Yes.
Church. All right. La Bautista, right? Toby one. Okay. So what other places do you usually visit? Do you go to the park? What's your favorite park?
Parque Balboa.
Oh, that's beautiful. Parque Balboa. Uh-huh.
Parque
Parque
Cuscatlán.
Cuscatlán.
Parque Cuscatlán. Yeah.
Parque de la familia.
The family park is beautiful too. Uh-huh. Another one?
Parque Infantil.
Parque
Jardín botánico.
Infantil. Jardín Botánico. Is that a park? No.
Cerro Verde.
Yeah, it's a park.
It's not a park.
I
I don't think that's a park. Jardín Botánico Plan de la Laguna, right?
Cerro Verde.
Sí, Plan de la
It's a
Laguna.
park.
It is? Okay. All right. Cerro Verde is that's not a park. That's a hill. Ese es un cerro, no, a mountain. Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Park Bicentenario, teacher.
Bicentenarios Park. I don't know that. Nunca he ido.
Central
People say it's beautiful. Is it beautiful?
El
Yes.
Imposible.
The Impossible, yeah, that's a new in our Japan. Do you know El Trifinio Park? El
Trifinio
Trifinio
Park.
National Park.
Yes.
That's a beautiful place.
Beautiful place.
All right. What other places do you visit? You don't visit shopping malls or shopping centers?
Place.
Which is your favorite shopping mall? Which is your favorite shopping mall or shopping center?
I usually
Plaza Mundo. You like Plaza
go to
Mundo, someone?
the Metro Centro Lourdes.
Metro Centro Lourdes, okay. And you, Daniel,
Plaza
where do
Mundo.
you usually go when you go to a shopping center?
Sorry, repeat.
Where do you usually go when you go to a shopping center? You don't like going to shopping to the mall?
Only pay.
Okay.
Rarely I go for fun, for have fun.
Where?
Don't like many people. I like more mountains and parks.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And you, Pamela? What's your favorite shopping center or shopping mall?
Maybe Paseo Venecia in Soyapango.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Yes.
place. Yeah. And you, Sarai?
I don't know.
You don't like shopping malls? So you don't go to Metro Centro, Galerías, La Torre Futura,
Plaza
Plaza
Mundo.
Merliot.
Plaza Mundo, Plaza Mundo. You like Plaza Mundo?
Plaza Mundo, yes.
Okay. Plaza Mundo, Soyapango. That's a lot of, you really like Soyapango, people. All right. Thank you for sharing. Those are some places in the city now. Let's go to this. Today we are going to study the differences or the use of some and any. First of all, we use these two words with plural things. For plurals. All right. And when do you use one? When do you use each of them? Some, you use it for positive statements. Any, you use it for negative statements and questions. But remember, the most important, this is for plurals. For example, remember the question I asked you yesterday? Where do you live? Let's see. Graciela, where do you live? I'm sorry.
I live in Soyapango.
Pues, Soya is in the house. Everybody's from Soyapango here. Soyapánico. I'm sorry, Soyapango. All right. So, if we describe Soyapango, what places can you find in Soyapango?
There are hospitals.
Okay. So when we use this for positive some, we use it because we are not given a specific number, right? I can say there are 4 hospitals and I'm being specific with the number 4. Or I can say there are some, not specific, but is plural. There are some hospitals. What else can you find in Soyapango? Tell me more about Soyapango.
There are
Restaurant.
There are some restaurants. I'm sorry, Pamela.
There are some gas stations.
There are some gas stations. Yeah. Another one.
There are
some banks.
There are some restaurants.
There are some banks.
There are some shopping center.
There are some bakeries.
There are
Some supermarkets.
There are some supermarkets. There are some supermarkets. Okay, now, number one. Are we talking singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural.
Plural, right? So, is this correct if I say there is some hospitals?
No,
No.
No, right?
No.
Because there
No.
is
there is
There are some
any.
hospitals.
there
There is
are some
any.
hospitals. We don't use some with there is. Okay? Only for plurals.
Okay.
And are you being specific about the number? Or is it in general? ¿Son específicos del número de cuántas hay? Por ejemplo, ¿cuántos bancos?
General.
Or is it just general?
General.
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 General, right?
General.
Yeah, if you want to be specific, you need to mention the number. All right, this is for some. Now, any, we use it for questions. Like, for example, are there any cinemas? Are there any cinemas in Soyapango, people?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there are.
Yes. Yes, there is.
Yes, there is, or yes, there are?
Yes, there are. It's just one
There is.
at
Oh,
Plaza
yeah.
Mundo.
So, yes, there is one.
Yes, there
There is
is
one.
In
Mhm.
Plaza Mundo.
one Plaza Mundo.
I'm sorry. Are there any aquatic parks in Soyapango? Yes or no?
No.
No.
No, right? So in this case, you answer no. There aren't any. No, there aren't any aquatic parks in Soyapango. So this is how you use any in a question and in a negative statement. Yes?
Yes.
And again, are we talking about singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular?
Plural.
Plural, right? More
Plural.
than two places, more than two
Plural.
places. So teacher, what if I want to make a simple singular question? Do you use any? No. In a singular question, how would you make a singular question? Una pregunta con el singular.
Are there some
Singular.
singular? Is there some?
Is there?
Some.
Is there a? A what?
Is there
Computer. A computer shop. Is there a computer shop in Soya? Is there a computer shop in Soya?
yes.
Yes.
You will say
Yes,
yes.
there is.
There
There
is
there is computer shop.
yes, there is a computer shop in Soya.
So yeah.
So in this case, with singular, do you use any?
No.
No, right? Just the
No.
singular form.
Plural.
So when do you use any?
In
Only
plural.
Only
Plural.
only plural. Is that for affirmation or negative or questions?
Negative equation.
Negative question.
Negative question.
Negative and questions.
Question.
Question.
So what do you use in a positive statement?
Some.
Some. Can I say
Some.
there is some churches? there is some churches. Is that correct?
No, no.
No.
So what's the correct form?
There are some churches.
There are some churches.
There are
Can
some.
I say, is there any park? Is there any park? Is that correct?
No.
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 No? So what's the correct form?
Is there
Is there a park?
Is there a
a
park?
park?
And if you want to use any, what's the question with any?
Plural.
Any is a plural.
Negative.
Negative
Tell me the
plural.
question. Tell me the question.
Are there any parks? Are there
Are
any parks
there
in
any parks?
Soyapango?
Are there any parks? All right, let's practice. You're gonna practice with me. Ask questions about places. First of all, first question. And then you start asking me, ask me.
Where do you live?
Where do
I
you live?
live in Izalco, Sonsonate. Now ask me about the places in Izalco. Lisette, come on.
Ask me about the places.
No, you ask me.
Is there a school?
Yes, there are some schools here.
Is there a hospital?
No, there isn't a hospital.
Is there any restaurants?
Excuse me?
Is there any restaurants?
What do you think?
Are there any restaurants?
Oh, yes, there are some restaurants here. Lisette, come on.
Are there any
Niña.
supermarkets?
Repeat, Roxana.
Are there any supermarkets?
Yes, there are two. There is a Super Selectos and there is a Despensa Familiar. More.
Is there a library?
A library. Yes, there are many libraries. Yeah, there are some
Is
libraries.
there a cinema?
No, there isn't a cinema. In the past, there was, but now, no.
Are they parks?
What's missing? What's missing there, someone? Are there?
Are they parks?
What's missing? What's missing? ¿Qué le falta?
Any.
Any.
Are there any park?
So Samuel, repeat the question.
Sería, are there any parks?
Yeah, are there any parks? Yes, there are two parks.
Yes. Teacher, excuse me.
Yes, Samuel.
Any cualquiera. Cualquier. Spanish.
It's not exactly cualquiera. No, don't translate. In this case, it's not like cualquiera. It's different. Yes, it means cualquiera, but in other contexts.
That means is
like if I ask you, Samuel, what do you prefer, hamburgers or pizza? Many. Yeah.
Cualquiera, ahí sí, cualquiera.
Yeah, but in this case, it's different. Josué, I'm sorry, what did you say?
Any es algún.
Yeah, in this context, it can be something like that. But por favor, tratemos de no ir tratando de traducir porque se van a confundir. El inglés es different than Spanish. Okay, ask me more questions.
Are there any churches?
Yes, there are 3 Catholic churches and a lot of Christian churches.
Are there any rivers?
Yes, there is one river. The name is Atecosol. Wait, there are there are more, but the most famous is Atecosol. Yeah, Mr. Abrego.
Are there any hospital?
No, there aren't any hospitals. There is just one for Salud clinic.
In Izalco City, are there any sorcerers?
Not anymore.
It's true or false?
In the past, it was true, but now it's not true.
Okay.
No wizards, no sorcerers, no witches, as far as I know. Okay, so that's the way you ask the questions. Okay. I will give you some time to practice asking questions with your cities. So I will send you to the breakout rooms and practice the questions. So
Okay.
for singular questions, give me an example of a singular question.
Is there a park?
Is there a, right? For plural questions,
Are there
Are
any?
there any?
are there any? For a positive, Lizette, come on. For a positive singular answer.
Some.
Yes, there is. Some
No,
positive.
singular, singular, singular.
Yes, there is.
Singular.
Positive,
A.
singular.
Just
There are or there is?
there is.
There is.
There
There
is
is.
a.
There
And
is a.
Yes,
for
there is.
plural, positive,
There
Yes, there
are.
are.
There are.
there are what?
Yes,
Some.
there
Don't forget,
are.
there are some.
There
There
are
are
some.
some. Okay. All right, I will send you to the breakout rooms right now and practice, please. Talk about your cities. Talk about your cities. Go ahead.
Uh, no. No.
No what? No what, Gamaliel?
There are not supermarket.
And the word, la additional word? Some or any, some or any, some or any.
There are not any supermarket.
There are not any restaurants. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Continue.
Are there any restaurant?
Yes. Yes. Are there?
Yes, are there or yes, there are?
Yes, there are.
Yes, there are.
Yes. Yes, there are. Some restaurants.
Yes, there are some restaurants. Yeah. Recuerden que pueden responder todos la misma pregunta para que no estén calladitos. Karen, Isaura, if you're here, Cindy too. Answer the questions.
Okay.
What happened?
Repeat, please.
Some restaurants in Soyapango.
Are you saying or are you asking, Pamela?
Answer.
Oh, okay.
Where do you live? No. Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live, Delmi?
Soyapango.
Apango.
Okay.
Soyapango.
School?
There are some schools in Soyapango.
Yes, there are some schools in Japan.
Are there any park?
Are there
Yes.
any parks?
Yes, there are some parks in Soyapango.
Okay.
No. ¿Cómo se dice? No hay. Teacher. How do you say no hay?
How do you tell me?
Hospitales.
No. No.
Are there? No.
Se le pregunta.
No hay.
So
No, ¿qué?
are
¿Cómo se
there
dice?
is the question, the positive form or the negative form? No.
No
Dele
are
vuelta.
there. Ajá.
Dele
No,
vuelta.
there are.
There are or there aren't?
Vale, vale. No, there aren't.
Any.
No, there are any.
No, there aren't any. Continue.
Those.
Aguilar Padilla.
Hello.
Where do you live?
I live in Huayua City.
Very close.
There are any bakeries?
Está diciendo, le
Yes,
está preguntando.
there are some bakeries.
All right, but Maritza, are you saying or are you asking? ¿Le está diciendo o le está preguntando?
Asking.
Because
Are there
if you say there are, that's not a question. That's positive. Are there?
Are there any bakeries?
Yes. Are there any bakeries? Yes, there are some bakeries. Nice. Continue.
There are some restaurants.
Again, pregunta o respuesta.
Sorry. Sería, are there some restaurants?
Some or any?
Some.
Some is positive. Any is question. Are there any?
Sería, are there any restaurants?
Yes. Are there any restaurants in Huayua?
Yes, there are some restaurants.
Lo de ordené. Entonces tuve problemas.
Hello, teacher. We are confused.
Teacher.
What's your
Y
confusion?
algo que quiero practicar.
Okay. So is plural.
Yes.
And any is singular.
No.
No, siempre.
No.
Always plural.
Yes.
Okay.
It's negative. The difference is that any is negative. And questions.
Questions.
No,
Okay.
Are there any museums in Sonsonate? No, there aren't any museums.
Okay.
But if the answer is positive, yes, there are. Para positive, some. Singular, it's only the same question. Is there a park? Yes, there is a park. No, there isn't a park.
Okay.
So continue.
Daniel Isaías, where do you live?
I live in San Marcos.
Are there any hospital?
No. In San Marcos, aren't. Only public. How to say unidad de salud? Teacher.
Salud clinic, you can say. The salud clinic. But Daniel, when you answer, remember, are there is the question. Yeah. Then for the answer, you have to switch it around. There are. Even if it's negative. No, there aren't any.
Okay.
So continue.
No, in San Marcos, there aren't any
hospitals.
Teacher,
hospitals.
They are not, no.
What?
If not, they are. Not, they are. No, they are not.
There are. The pronunciation is there are.
There are.
There are not. There are not. So I ask you, Samuel, where do you live?
I live in Suchitoto.
Suchitoto.
Yes.
Are there any, let's see, Algo que no hayan sido construidos. Are there any, well, imagine that negative, that is, de que no hay. Are there any restaurants? Imagine que no, por práctica.
Yes. Yes. Sería
No,
la respuesta, teacher, sería
No, there aren't any.
no, they are. Ajá.
no, there aren't any restaurants. Yeah.
Aren't any restaurant.
Okay.
Yes,
No
Summer?
sería.
There are or there
Okay.
aren't.
No, because if the answer is no, there aren't.
No, there
they
aren't.
There are is positive.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Samuel,
Yes.
are there any no, river. Are there any river?
Yes. Yes. Are there rivers?
Are there es la pregunta. Dele vuelta.
They are
They,
rivers.
There are. There are.
There
Yes,
are.
there are.
There are.
there
Yes,
Some
there
or
are
any.
rivers. Some.
There are some rivers.
Mm.
Good. Continue.
Lisette.
What happened, people?
Is there any
No.
restaurant?
Y aquí este otro también con la sorbetería.
Restaurant in Suchitoto.
Repeat.
Is there any restaurant in Suchitoto?
Remember, any is for plural.
Okay. Entonces, some.
No, some is only positive. What's the singular question?
Is there a restaurant in Suchitoto?
Is there a?
Restaurant.
Is there a restaurant in Suchitoto? Yanira?
Yes, there as a restaurant.
Repeat.
Yes, there are.
Wait. Pues lo que pasa es que está combinando yes, there, is there. No. Is there es la pregunta. There is la respuesta. Yes.
Repeat, teacher.
Is there a restaurant in Suchitoto? Yes.
Yes.
¿Cómo dices? Hay un restaurante.
There is a restaurant.
There is a restaurant. Yes, there is
a
a
restaurant.
restaurant. I'm
There.
gonna go back.
No ir para dentro del cuarto para no molestar las novelas. Para que la vea tranquila.
Who's watching? Okay. All right, guys. Let's unconfuse you. Quitémosle la confusion because somehow you are confused. So, one more time. Pero ahora ustedes me van a explicar. 4 questions. Singular questions. What is the structure?
Is there a
Is there
Is
There.
there
a
or an?
an?
or an?
So in the question, let me make it bigger. In the question, we start with the verb to be and then there. Is there, blah, blah, blah. Yes?
Yes.
Now, what is a positive answer? Yes?
Yes.
There
There is.
Yes,
there
there
is
is.
There is.
There
a
Uh-huh.
or
There
an.
is
There is a or an.
or
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 an.
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 Or
So
an.
Yes.
please focus here and pay attention. You invert the positions.
De vuelta la posición.
Is there question?
Yes.
Question.
There is
Answer.
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 So that's the only thing you do. You invert
Invert.
the positions. Yes,
Yes.
you see it?
Yeah.
One more time. Question,
Is there
Is
There.
there
a
answer,
or an?
There
There
is
is
yes,
there
there
is
is
an
there
or
is.
an.
Yes, there is.
question,
Is there?
Is
is
there?
there
answer,
Yes, there
Yes,
is.
there
are
is.
question,
there
Is
is
there?
answer,
Yes,
Yes,
there is.
answer,
is
There is.
there?
There is.
there is
answer,
Yes,
answer,
there
answer,
is.
There
answer.
is. Yes, there is.
there is
Question,
Yes,
There
there is
is
a
Is
or
there?
an.
is there.
question. Is there answer.
se fueron, se fueron en la chicahuita. Question, is there,
Is there?
answer,
There is.
Yes, there is.
there is.
There
See, I mean, positive or negative? No, there
Isn't.
Or
is.
is.
Isn't.
It's the
Isn't.
same. It's the same. The positions change.
Yeah.
Yeah, singular. Oops.
No, there is.
Now, for plurals. In a question, the same. ¿Con qué iniciaríamos la pregunta?
Yo le
Are
dije,
there
are
any?
there
Are
There,
there
Many.
any?
and we
any?
add any. Are there any?
Are there any?
And positive, yes.
Yes,
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 there
there
are
are
there are
Yes, there
some.
are.
any.
some.
Any.
Yes.
One more time. The positions are inverted. Yes.
Lo tenemos que hacer con to, ¿verdad?
Question, are there? Answer, there are.
There are.
And the word changes. In the question, any. In the answer, positive answer,
Some.
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 And in a negative answer,
Any.
No, there
There are any.
aren't.
any.
Aren't some.
Any.
Any.
Any. Not some.
No, there
Any.
aren't any.
Any. No, there aren't
Any.
any. Okay. Once again, I ask you, but I will ask personally.
Así como
Samuel.
ahorita hice yo con la que podría ser.
Este es Crystal. No, no es Crystal. Who's talking? Who's talking? ¿No? One more time. Vamos a ver. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Yanira.
Hi, teacher.
How do you make a singular question?
Singular question. Is there?
Hágame una singular question.
Is there a bakery?
Is there a bakery? Saraí, reply. Positive.
Is there a gas station?
No, you reply the question. Answer the question. Is there a bakery
Is
in
there
your
a
city? You answer me.
me?
Answer me.
Ah,
Is there a bakery in your city? Positive?
is the answer.
Yes.
There is.
Yes.
Bakery.
Yes.
Yes.
Some.
La respuesta. Is there a bakery in your city? Positivo?
Yes.
Yes, there is a bakery.
Yes, there is a bakery.
Yes, there is a bakery.
Okay.
¿Y negativo, Kenia?
No, there are.
No, singular, singular.
No, there is.
There
Isn't.
Eso sería
Isn't.
sí.
Yes.
No, there isn't. Wendy, in a plural question?
Are there any parks?
Respond, Jocelyn. Positive.
What is the question?
Wendy?
Are there any parks?
What is when I go in my
Positive.
city?
Yeah, positive.
Yes. Yes, there are some parks.
Yes, there are some parts. Negative answer.
No, there aren't
Okay.
some parks.
Repeat.
Cuando se cayó.
Repeat, Jocelyn, yeah.
No, there aren't some parks. Aren't any parks.
Any or some?
Any.
No, there aren't any parts. Okay. We're gonna practice. One volunteer?
Me.
Volunteer que
Me,
quiera responder.
teacher.
Right. We're gonna start with
Teacher.
Josué Chavez. People, ask questions to Josué Chavez.
Where do you live?
First of all, where do you live? Yeah. Josué,
Okay.
where do you
Where
live?
I live in Ciudad Arce La Libertad.
Okay, now ask
I
questions.
was going to have
Are
coffee,
there
but it was hot.
Kenya, go ahead.
Are there any
Have coffee,
lake
but
Lakes?
it was
lakes?
hot.
Lake.
Yeah.
Pero no sé si
Lakes?
ella have or drink. I was going to drink coffee.
The lake.
Yes, lake.
Lago.
Yeah.
Lake. Yes, and yes, there are some lakes.
Nice. Jocelyn, what was your question? You're on mute. I puse en mute.
Sorry. Are there any beaches?
Beaches? Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, there are any beaches.
There are
Yes,
any?
there are some.
Some. Really?
Yes, there are some beaches.
Really? Which one? ¿Cuál? Josué?
No, no playa, playas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, playas.
Ajá. El
Which one?
Turco.
San
El
Miguel?
Turco Beach.
Oh, okay.
La Libertad, en la Libertad. El
All right, all
Turco
right.
Beach.
Okay.
Ajá.
Okay.
Are there any supermarkets?
Excuse me.
Are there any supermarket?
Yes, there are some
One more question.
supermarkets.
Are there any swimming pools?
Yes, there are some.
Are there any little scissors?
Anyway,
Hello?
Are there any little scissors?
Are
Little
there,
Caesar
Yes, there are
Pizzeria.
some little pizzas.
are
All
there
right.
any Siciliana?
Siciliana Pizzeria.
Hello? Siciliana
Are there
pizza?
any Siciliana pizza?
No, there aren't any.
Nice. Good job. Good job, Josue. Thank you. Good. Give a round of applause for Josue. Next, volunteer.
Me.
Okay, Roxana. Where do you live, Roxana?
I live in Soyapango City.
Ooh. Right, guys. Ask questions about Soyapango.
Is there a restaurant?
Yes, there is restaurant.
Right.
Is
Next.
there a cinema?
Yes, there is multi-cinema.
Multi-cinema. Don't forget that.
A multi-cinema. Okay.
Next.
Are there any gas stations?
Yes, there are some.
All right. Next.
Are there any bakeries?
Yes, there are some.
Bakeries. All right. Next.
Rosario, Tecleña.
Are there any parks?
Yes, there are. Chantecuan.
What? Only one?
Yes, there are some Chantecuan.
No. Chantecuang. That's the name.
Sí, así se llama.
How do you say in English?
Chantecuan.
Sí, así se llama.
Yes.
Yes, that's the name.
Yes, that's the name.
Okay. Now, Roxana, just for practicing purposes, answer negative. Solo para práctica, answer negative. Okay. Guys, another question.
Are there any aquapark?
Aquatic parks. Aquatic parks.
Aquatic park. Are there any aquatic park?
No, there aren't any.
One more question.
There
Are there any hospitals?
Negative.
Are there any hospitals?
Are you negative or positive?
Negative, yeah.
No, there aren't any hospitals.
Excellent. Good job, Roxana. Give a round of applause for Roxana. Next. Come on, another volunteer. One more. Okay, Gamaliel. Where do you live, Gamaliel?
I live in Opico.
Right, Gamaliel. First question and the most important. Is there I forgot the name. Is there a La Pampa, Argentina there?
No. No. No.
There isn't.
No, there isn't. Right, guys. Ask Gamaliel.
Is there a shopping center?
No. No, there isn't.
Is there a restaurant?
Yes, there is.
Are there any bookstores?
Yes, there are some.
Bookstores.
Is there Papa John's?
No, there aren't any.
Nice.
No.
Next.
Is there a hospital?
No. No, there aren't. Only one for salud clinic.
Nice.
Are there any aquatic parks?
No. No, there aren't any.
Are there any churches?
Churches.
Yes. Yes, there are some.
Excellent.
Is there a Starbucks?
No. No, there isn't.
Nice, Gamaliel. Good job. Give a round of applause for Gamaliel. Next. Okay, Karen Alvarado, where do you live?
I live in Delgado.
Right, Delgado City. Ask questions about Delgado
Yep.
City, guys.
Is there a restaurant?
Yes, there. Yes, there is.
You can answer there are. Listen, in the case, even if the question is there, but if there are many, you can say, yes, there are some. Aunque la pregunta sea, is there? Pero si hay
Which
muchos,
is,
yes, there
yes,
are
there
some.
are.
Next.
Are there any gas stations?
Yes, there are some.
How do you say in English, ahí, people?
Here.
There.
Here.
There. Para que suene more complete the question, are there any gas stations there?
There.
Yeah. Next.
Are there any bookstore?
Bookstores.
Bookstore. No, there aren't any.
Nice. Saraí?
Are there any pharmacies?
Yes, there are some.
Nice. Next.
Are there any aquatic park?
Yes, there are some.
Are there any
Is there a drugstore?
Repeat. Drugstore. No, there aren't any.
Maritza, repeat the question, Maritza.
Is there a papayas?
Are there cinemas, Karen?
No, there aren't any cinema.
Josué?
Are there any
Is there a papayas? Is there a papayas?
No, there aren't any.
Crystal?
Are there any bar?
Any what?
Bars.
Bars.
Yes, there are some.
De esos en todas
There are
partes.
hospitals.
There are or
Hospital.
are there? La última que dijo, there are or are there hospitals?
There are hospitals.
Maritza, is that a question or an answer? There are positive. There are positive. ¿Cómo la pregunta, Maritza?
There a hospital.
That's not a question. That's an affirmation.
Are there any?
Are there any hospitals? Are there any hospitals, Karen?
No, there aren't any hospital.
Really?
No.
All right. Good job, Karen. Give a round of applause for Karen. Right. 2 more volunteers. Come on, guys. Practice. One more. Next.
Me.
Right, Saraí, and then Jocelyn, and then Cindy.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Saraí. Ask, where do you live, Saraí?
I live in Ilopango.
All right. Ask questions about Ilopango, guys.
Is there a
Are there
cinema?
Any restaurants?
Right, one by one. Jocelyn?
Cinema.
Is there a cinema?
Yes, there is.
Right.
Cinema.
Josué?
Are there any schools?
Yes, there are some.
Nice.
Schools.
Next.
Is there an airport?
Oh, nice.
Nice question.
Yes.
You
Yes,
sure?
there are some airports.
One more, it's just only one.
Only one.
So, there are or there is?
Yes, there is.
There is one, yeah.
Airport.
Ilopango's airport, yes.
Airport.
Next.
There is.
Crystal, is that a question or an affirmation?
Are there any cinemas?
Yes.
Yes, there are some.
Nice. Next.
Cinema.
Are there any aquatic park?
Don't forget the
No.
S, aquatic parks.
Aquatic parks.
No, there aren't any aquatic
Of
parks.
course there are. You have a polo there, no?
Via Bella.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Algo, teacher.
Ya vi que no sale mucho. All right. All right, Sarai. Good job. Give a round of applause for Sarai.
Thank you.
Nice. Jocelyn and then Cindy. Ask, where do you live, Jocelyn?
I live in Santana.
Santana. Really? I thought you live in San Salvador. Right. Questions to Jocelyn.
Are there any restaurants?
Yes, there are some.
Are
Next.
there any city hall?
Repeat, please.
Are there any city hall?
City halls.
City halls.
What is that?
Alcaldías.
Ah.
Donde se roban, donde hacen proyectos. Hombre.
No, there aren't. Oh,
Yeah, there should
yes,
be.
there are some, pero si solo hay uno.
¿Y solo hay una?
There is a.
There is a
city hall. Yes, there is a city hall, right? Next.
city hall.
Are there
Is
any
swimming pool?
Stephanie?
Are there any aquatic park?
Parks?
Yes, there are some. Yes, there are
Next.
some.
Is there a cemetery?
Cemetery?
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes, there are some.
Yes. Yes, Roxana?
What do you say, pupusería?
What do you say or how do you say?
How do you say pupusería?
You can call it restaurant, pupuserias, restaurant, or a pupuseria
Restaurant.
store. A
Restaurant de
restaurant.
pupusas.
Pupuseria
Place.
restaurant.
Restaurant. Yes. Are there any post office? Are there
Post
any
offices.
post office?
Yes, there are some.
No more questions?
Okay.
Are
Is
there
there
any
a
farms?
Farms. Okay.
Is there a?
Are there
Is
any
there-
farms? Farms.
Farms, Jocelyn. Farms.
What is
Farms,
that?
granjas.
Oh, fun. I don't know. Near here? No. Is there isn't?
Is the reason?
Ah,
No,
there
there
is
isn't.
no there isn't.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, there are some. All right. One more question. Karen, I
Is there a swimming pool?
Is there a
Is there a swimming pool?
swimming pool? Yes, there is a swimming pool.
Nice. Give a round of applause for Jocelyn. Good job. Now, Cindy, you will be the last one. Where do you live, Cindy?
I live in Sonsonate.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
where?
In the downtown o no sería ahí, teacher, como decir
Also,
en
you
el
live
centro.
in the city?
Yes, in the city.
Exactly in the city. Oh, okay. We are close. Right. Ask questions to Cindy.
Is there a
Ella, where were you?
teacher?
A teacher.
¿Cómo?
A teacher. Yeah, there are a lot.
Teatro.
Ah, theater. Theater.
Is there a theater?
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
In the past, there used to be one, but not anymore. Next.
Yes.
Are there any restaurants?
Yes, there are some. Yes, there are some.
Are
Next.
there any beach?
Beaches.
Beaches,
Beaches.
please.
Plural,
Yes.
Are there any beaches?
Yes, there are some.
Yeah. Famous ones.
Is there a bakery?
Is there a bakery?
Yes.
There a bakery.
Cindy?
Yes, there are some.
Another one?
Is there a train station?
No, there isn't.
It's already closed. There's a museum.
In the past.
Yes.
In the past,
Plus,
In the past.
yo me subí
Are
fue
there-
todos los domingos.
Any cinemas?
No, there isn't.
In the past, there was.
Yes, in the past.
There are
Pamela?
any banks?
Are you
There
saying
are.
or asking?
Are there any banks?
Are there any what?
Banks.
Banks.
Banks. Yes, there are some.
Is there a hospital?
Yes, there are some.
There are some. Two more questions.
Are there any bookstores?
Yes, there are some.
Final question.
Are there cemeteries?
Sorry, no. Repeat, please.
Are there any cemeteries?
Cemetery.
Yes. Yes, there is.
Only one.
Yes, only one.
All right. Thank you, Cindy. Give a round of applause for Cindy. And give a round of applause for you all. Nice. Good job. Yes, who's talking? Who's calling me?
Teacher, how do you say salón de belleza? Makeup.
Beauty shop.
A beauty shop.
Beauty
Teacher,
shop or hair salon. Yes.
what's the difference
How do you say
when you
donde hacen tatuajes?
Wait, Josue. Wendy, sorry.
what's the difference when you say library and bookstore?
What's the difference between the library and the bookstore, people? What is the difference? Library and bookstore.
Libraries
Library
read books.
read books and bookstore
Uh-huh.
The bookstore buy.
It's for buy.
Bookstore
Buy
by
books.
books.
Yeah. That's the difference, Wendy. In a bookstore, you buy books. Yeah. And in the library, you go to the place to read books.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah, like the National Library, right? La que nunca terminan los japoneses o los chinos, ¿no? Allá en el centro. The National Library. And a bookstore, there are a lot of bookstores. Yeah. All right. ¿Qué les iba a decir?
International Libros y Regalos.
What? Hear me?
It's a bookstore.
What?
International Libros y Regalos. Así le llaman.
International Libros. Ajá. Oh, La Ceiba, too.
Había
La
la Ceiba.
Ceiba. La Ceiba is a
It's a
bookstore.
bookstore.
People, how do you say se te corta? No te oigo. How do you say that in English?
I
don't dice.
Something like
dice.
when you are like
I was going to go to the cinema.
como me dirían teacher, se le corta. No le entiendo.
Cut your video. Cut your videos.
If you ask me to cut the video, I close the session. I cut.
Okay.
Finish the session. Como like in a movie, right? Cut.
Oh.
That's cut. That cortar, pero de stop.
What more example?
In this case, you can say. No me gusta my voice. ¿Quién tiene eco? 3 puntos menos que tiene eco porque no me gusta. Yeah. So you can say you are breaking up. They're breaking up. No que está quebrando todo. The signal is not good. The signal is not good. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. En el call center era esa la frase más usada para de excusa para colgarle al cliente. I'm sorry, sir, you're breaking up. I can barely hear you. Bye, bye. Yo oía fuerte y claro, right?
Después de media hora de tener que esperar.
Yeah, we used to do that. Those are real things. Sí lo hacíamos. I did it. Era como que comenzaban a gritar. Okay, sir, let me place you on hold for a moment. 5 minutes after. Sir, I'm still looking for the information. Y estaba hablando con la chera de la par. So give me 5 more minutes, otros 10 minutos. Y de repente, I'm sorry, sir.
You are breaking up.
You're breaking up. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Media hora ahí en la línea. All right.
Okay.
If you ever work in a call center, esas cosas no las aprendieron de mí, okay? Now, we were gonna have this exercise. Let's do it quickly. Question number 1, is or are?
Are.
Are there
Are there
Are
any
there
any
any
restaurants?
restaurants
restaurants?
Here.
Question number 2, any
Are.
water?
Are there any
Oh,
water?
Any.
water?
okay.
And
Pause.
No puedo. No puedo.
Aunque, wow, this will be a cápsula informativa. So, me preguntaban, teacher, y entonces, is there any? No se puede. Yes, sí se puede. But, when you mention things that you can count, cuando son cosas que no se pueden contar. Like in this case, this question, water, ¿pueden contar el agua?
No.
No.
No, right? Pueden contar los recipientes. Yes. So, en este caso, la respuesta es, is there any water? Porque no se puede contar el agua. Solo cuando son casos así, sí podemos usar is there any.
Any.
Pero si es que se pueda contar, nunca el any va con el is there. ¿Ok? Solo como cápsula informativa. So, in this case, sería, is there any water?
Entonces, teacher, si yo desconozco el número de algo que me están preguntando,
No,
también
no
uso.
se trata de desconocer el número, sino que de que se pueda o no se pueda contar. Si yo le pregunto, ¿hospitales? ¿Los puede contar? ¿Sí o no?
Yes.
Entonces me diría, is there any
Yes.
hospital or is there a hospital?
Is.
Are there any?
Are there?
O are there any? ¿Pueden contar las iglesias?
Yes.
¿Pueden contar las
Are there
personas?
any?
Yes.
¿Pueden contar el
Are there
chocolate?
any church?
No.
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 Entonces, ¿cuál sería la pregunta? Vienen a mi casa, les ofrezco una
Is there
bebida y
any
me preguntan,
chocolate?
¿tiene algo de chocolate?
Chocolate.
Is there any chocolate?
Chocolate.
Is there any chocolate? Ajá. Vamos a ver eso más para adelante. Right now, it's just a cápsula informativa por el ejercicio aquí. Protein. Can you count protein? ¿Pueden contar la proteína?
No.
All right, so sería, is there any or are there
Is
any?
there any
Is there
protein
any
in this
Is
food?
there any protein?
There any
Children,
protein?
¿pueden contar los children?
Yes.
Are there any
Are there
Yes,
any
yes.
Is there or are there?
Are
Are
there
there
Are
any
there
children in
any
the
children in the
park
park
today?
today?
And the last one, library. Is there a
Is
library
there
or are there
Is
a
there
library?
a library in
There are
the classroom?
Come on, guys, be careful with the background. Cuidado con el sonido de
Mute.
background. Is there a library in your town? Okay. Let's finish this one too. This is for the structure. We have to put the questions in order. Like in the case here, be there board in the classroom. The question is there a board in the classroom? What would be the correct order for question number 2?
There.
Question.
Question.
Ajá. Sandwiches.
Are
Singular
there?
or plural? Are
Are there?
Are there
Are there sandwiches?
some or any?
any
Are there
Any sandwiches
sandwiches
in your
In your
bag?
bag.
in your bag?
in your
Are there any sandwiches in your bag? Next.
Are
Bowling alley.
there?
Is there?
Anyone?
bowling?
Bowling
Is there?
Is there?
Is there?
Is there
Is there a bowling
A
near
Bowling.
bowling alley
bowling alley
near your
or
school?
you know what a
near
bowling alley
your
is?
school?
What's a bowling alley? What is it?
En el boliche.
Yeah, like Galaxy Bowling, right?
Galaxy bowling.
Galaxy Bowling. Next, juice.
there?
Is
¿Pueden
there,
contar el jugo?
is there,
No.
No.
What
Is
is
there
there?
any juice?
Is there
Is there any
Any
juice
any use in the cup,
In
in the
use in the
in the
coffee,
In the
coffee?
café? No es coffee, café.
In the
cafe,
In the café. Coffee is the drink. The place is called café. Like, let's go to Starbucks, café.
Café.
Or let's go to the cup of coffee, café.
The
Yeah.
place, café.
The place is café.
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria is different because it's different foods. Cafeteria, but a
In
café,
the coffee. In
Starbucks,
the coffee.
the coffee cup. What's another one? La San Martin could be. And the last one is sports center.
Are
Singular. Sports centers is only
Sports
one, singular.
center.
there?
Are there
Singular, singular.
Are there
Is
any
there?
sports?
There.
Are there
Hey,
any sports
this is
center
singular.
in your
Sports center,
town?
only one.
is there,
Is there.
Is there a
is there
sports center in your town?
sports center in your town?
Town.
Is there a sports center in your town? Good. The last practice, remember this picture? Oops.
Yes. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
I will give you some time
remember
to
that.
describe the picture using there is, there are, and the questions, positive and negative and questions. Take a screenshot.
Screenshot.
Take a screenshot.
Ready?
Okay, I will send you to the breakout rooms y practiquen las preguntas con base a este mapa. Okay. Ready? Oops. No, I don't want to
Ready?
change here. Go, 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 go.
Me dijo que Fran me dijo que tú ibas a
Are
pagar
there
los recibos.
any grocery stores?
There is a grocery store.
Sería como Fran told me.
Plural.
Next. Continue.
Told me.
Is there a swimming pool?
Told me
Yes.
that you were
Yes, there is a swimming pool, right?
There is a swimming pool.
going to pay the bill.
Is there a
Why are you silent?
Are there any grocery store?
Yes, there are two grocery stores.
Yeah, there are some. Yeah, there is some.
There is some or there are
No,
some?
no, no. Yeah, there are some.
Okay.
There
Continue.
is a swimming pool.
Is that a question or an affirmation, Cindy?
Is there a swimming pool?
Is there a swimming pool? Yeah.
Yes, there is. No, they are.
Yes, there is one.
Are
One.
there any banks?
Yes,
Yes, there is.
there are some.
Yes, there are.
There are some.
Yes, there are some.
There is some or there are some?
There are
Some.
Karen.
there are two.
What's going on? Why are you quiet?
Hi.
Hi. Practice.
For the group. Practice, guys.
Yes.
Are there any bands? Are there any bands, Daniel?
Tocayo.
What more?
Are there any banks in the city? In that city?
Yes.
Yes. There are some banks.
Okay. Continue practicing. Continue.
Is there a music store?
Is there a music store?
Yes, there is.
Ask Lisette. Ask Lisette too. Lisette, answer the questions. Lisette, is there a Chinese restaurant?
Sorry?
Is there a Chinese restaurant?
Daniel, look in the
There
group.
Yesterday, I erased the screenshot.
Why? Yesterday, all my trouble seems so far away. Continue.
Yes, there aren't any parking lot.
Yes or no, tell me.
Yes.
So remember, any is for negative. Some is positive. Yes. Well, in that case, it's only one. So, si es solo uno, ¿cómo diría?
Yes, there are.
There are is plural.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. There are is plural. Yes, there is a parking lot.
Okay.
Alguien más le-
Is there a music store?
Yes, there is a music store. Only
Yes, there
one.
is a music store.
Are there
No, come back. So just recap to finish the class. One more time, guys. If you want to make a singular question, what is the structure? Singular question.
is there a restaurant?
Is there a restaurant? Yeah, good example, Crystal. Is there a or an, right? Do you use any with is there?
Yes.
When?
When use the uncountable.
With uncountable. But if you count in the city places, si hablamos de city places, do you use any with is there?
No.
No, right? Only for plural. What's a plural question?
Are there any?
Are there any?
Yeah.
Positive plural answer?
Yes, there are some.
Yes, there are some.
Yes, there are some. Is it correct if I say yes, there is some?
No, it's incorrect.
Is
Yes.
it? Yes. Is it
No.
correct? Yes, there is some.
No, it's incorrect.
Is it
Yes, there
correct?
are some.
Is it correct if I say yes, there isn't some?
No, it's
What's the
No.
incorrect.
correct form?
No, there
What's
are.
incorrect?
No.
Para singular
No.
negativo,
No, there
Ah,
isn't.
no, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
a on, right? No, there isn't a.
Article are or
Okay. So today's was an easy topic, right?
Yeah.
Tuvo fácil, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let me take the screenshot. Second screenshot. And well, guys, that's it for today. Just keep on practicing. Si pueden buscar vocabulario de city places, go for it. Look for it so you increment or increase your vocabulary. And we are going to continue tomorrow. Thank you so much for
Okay,
your
teacher.
attention.
Okay,
Good
bye,
work. Have a
teacher.
wonderful night.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you tomorrow.
Teacher, bye guys. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.